Hey, my friends, it is your girl Gigi. I do not usually dip my toes in politics, and honestly, I've tuned out most of the news these days. Too much noise, too much hate, way too much heartbreak. But sometimes the story finds you anyway, and sometimes it shakes you so hard that you can't scroll past and pretend like it didn't happen. That's what happened when I heard about Charlie Kirk. I didn't even know who he was until he was shot and killed. But when I learned his wife and babies were there, and they witnessed it, I sobbed like a baby myself. My heart shattered for her. I can't even imagine. Those kids are too young, and hopefully they won't remember. But his wife, she will. She'll relive that for the rest of her life. That's a wound that's never going to heal. And here's the truth. It doesn't matter whether you agree with his politics or not. It's not about politics anyway. It's just about humanity. Being a human, decent human being. Celebrating somebody's death? That's, it's just wrong. It's so wrong. It's cold-hearted. If you don't like what someone is saying, that's fine. Walk away. Don't listen. But to pick up a gun? No, that's not okay. Don't take a father, a husband, a son away from his family, or any other human being for that matter. We've reached a point where division is the norm. Fear is the norm. I read an article where it was talking about how a teacher recently taught a lesson about the Salem witch trials. She had the class form groups, but nobody knew who the witch was. Soon, suspicion spread. The kids turned against each other. Their trust was shattered in each other. And in the end, there wasn't even a witch at all. Fear alone divided them. That's the world we live in now. Different words, same playbook. Instead of witches, we slap labels on each other like conservative, liberal, pro this, anti that. And just like that, division, suspicion, hate. The danger was never the quote unquote witch. The danger is the rumor, the suspicion, the fear, the evil. Us. I believe in the Second Amendment. I believe in protecting myself and my loved ones and anybody else that may be in danger. But I do not believe in pulling the trigger out of hate, ever. That 22-year-old boy who did this, his life is ruined. His family's life is ruined. I can't even imagine. Kudos to that dad. I just couldn't imagine at all. And I'm sure his parents are going to be harassed and probably threatened. But why? Why? They couldn't control him. They couldn't control what he was doing or what he did. Nobody can control another human being. And the only thing in the end of all of that was that an innocent family has been shattered, forever changed. Nobody wins. Everybody loses. And why would you celebrate this? Why would anybody celebrate this? All I can see is heartbreak and devastation. But I believe Charlie's story doesn't end here. I believe that God will take this tragedy and he will use it for a greater purpose. one that saves lives, softens hearts, and makes heaven even more crowded. You may have silenced Charlie, but you're not going to silence his mission. My deepest condolences go out to Charlie's wife, Erica, to their babies, to his family, his friends, and his ministry. May God hold them all close and give them all strength. And for the rest of us, this is a wake-up call. We have to stop the hate. Stop cheering violence. Stop letting suspicion divide us. We're all human. We're all just trying to survive this broken world. Stop the bloodshed. It costs $0 to be a decent human being. Show compassion. Show understanding. You don't have to believe what I believe in. That's fine. That is okay. But you don't have to tear me down for it either. That's what makes us diverse. That's what makes us unique. We need to pray for our nation, for our world, for our leaders, even the ones you don't agree with. Because like it or not, they're leading us. And most of all, pray for each other. This world is a mess. But I believe God is the only glue strong enough to hold it together. So today, I wanted to remind you how precious and fragile life is. Tomorrow's not promised. Hate will never fix hate. Love harder. Be kinder. And remember, it costs nothing to be a decent human being. One more thing to Charlie. Well done, good and faithful servant. May we all meet you face to face one day. God bless you all and stay safe. Joshua 1:9.